night, Irene.
Hello. Welcome to Koth King and the bane of my existence. And got its banned. In comp at least. Anyway. I am back for the second NG guide of the day because I realised the only thing stopping me making these is a lack of, honestly, motivation. Well, not motivation, but a lack of, I don't know what the word is. I don't think it's motivation, but I don't know, I always just thought that after you've got so many maps done, there's not much point to covering some of them. I feel floaty. Because honestly, a lot of them don't get played, so I don't... excuse me. I doubt Koth King's going to get much views in the way of sort of decent footage and stuff, but I'm just going to run through what I can do on this map and what the future is for these sort of guys and stuff. I'm considering doing like a general all-round map guide, because honestly, a discussion, a sort of a slow burn discussion that's somewhat casual like this, is probably a little bit better than sort of just general specific NG guides, because at this point, unless people actually specifically ask for maps, I know someone asked for a Mountain Lab one a while back. I don't know that map at all. I don't know if many people even play it. And that seems a little bit unfair, but honestly, what have I got left to do? Like Sawmill, this, Mountain Lab, Dust Bowl, but who wants to see a Dust Bowl? Viaduct I've covered. I haven't done Process, but Process you only ever see in Highlander. If anybody plays Engineer with level 3s in full time on that, I don't know if anybody does. And while I set this up, I might as well just sort of discuss this. Yeah, I might do a general map guide, so later in today I might just honestly record me messing about on Upward and discussing what classes take what flanks, what's good directioning. I can do some fancy stuff on Second Point, honestly, that involves sort of sneaking around, if you know what I mean. Let's just pick this up. Anyway, back to Koth King. Let's rotate this here, and that's the wrong way around, but shush. Okay, so this map, nobody expects you to go level 3 engineer. That's the thing, because it's a Koth map mini sentries. This isn't played in comp, but this is one of the things I like to do. You see the control point up there? This sentry gun, where it is about there, will kill basically anybody who steps on it or down into this lower area. The only real way to take this out is dropping down from above, which a lot of people don't usually think of. So this sentry gun, apart from standing on this very far left or far right, depending on which team you're on. Well, it's far left in any case, because then the blue sentry would be down there. You want to stand on that side of the stairs if you're blue, and this side of the stairs if you're red. That's the only way someone can cap the point with that sentry gun down there, because if you move any further forward, that's probably got line of sight on me as I am now. Wrangler's not going to display it very well, but if you move it back at all, it'll adjust and everything. Dispenser goes in the corner for my personal ammo use. You can move this around the map as and when you need it. A good dispenser spot can be in this corner, but whether your team makes use of it is entirely up to them. Let's see if it hides behind these bushes. It probably doesn't. Put it behind the bushes, no one's going to see it. What about the sentry? Albeit, I don't know whether the sentry's going to get many kills if it's put behind there. And people will flank around the right and the left.
That was getting heavy.
Kind of interested if that shoots through that. So, kind doesn't hit in the bench, isn't it? Interesting. So that's maybe not a bad spot actually. Kind of a cheesy one. I know you can get. Let's not do it with the Wrangler jump just to prove a point. I know for a fact you can get a teleporter up here, and I always find it. Well, you can't get on top of it, but you can get a teleport up there, which means it's very difficult to get rid of the teleport without being a spine going and sapping the entrance. So you can get a teleport up there. You can probably build on top of there as well. So if you want to be incredibly aggressive and your teams wipe the point and everything, you can probably get a sentry gun up there. I'll grab some metal and attempt to demonstrate. That was terrible. I kind of did it with the A key more than the D. Oh, I pressed something wrong. Hold on. Yeah, this has been a very casual one because I'm coming towards the end of this series, arguably. I don't know if there's much more I can do with it unless you want specific maps doing that I haven't already covered. Let me just stall in the air. Yeah, so you can build on top of here as well. Well, obviously. So you could get a sentry up here, which is incredibly aggressive, but arguably very effective unless someone comes from, well, it'd be blue's right, left's red. Wait, red's left, sorry. You'd have to come from over there and peek it from the stairs.
Moving out.
Yeah, it covers almost all the way to the end of the street, and no one's going to turn the corner that far back. People don't work like that. They take the shortest route that they can viably take. The next question is, can I build on top of the pagoda? Probably not, because it's slanted. A lot of soldiers do like to stand on top of there, but I doubt I can build on top of there.
I'm moving this.
You can build on top of here. I'm surprised by this. I've never actually tried it, but you have to put it in the corners by looks things. Yeah, you have to put it on the corners. Now this is not necessarily a bad spot. Probably build. You might get shot from there a bit, but I believe it'll cover the left. Yeah, it covers the top of the stairs as well. This is not a bad spot. A little bit difficult, in fact. Can you use a dispenser as a stepping stone here? No. You might have to take the teleporter to get up there in the first place, but you can just hop over to the roof and start building on top of there if you get a teleporter up there. That's interesting. I think the way you meant to get your teleporter up there is with a dispenser jump. Test that in a moment.
Dispenser going up.
And someone is talking to me on Steam. And undeniably, he is indeed. No, you can't get up there with a dispenser. Oh, maybe. Maybe, baby. Come on. Come on. You can get a teleporter over there doing that. I thought you could. Seemed like a clip through. Jesus Christ, dude! Spam more messages. Thank you. Right. Anyway. As previously said, sentry down there will generally cover the point pretty effectively. You can build on top of all of this, which is pretty amazing. That was terrible. I missed. You can build on top of that for a teleporter if you want to try and put it in a disgustingly evil spot. If you blow up this... I think that's the entrance? Shit, that was the exit. The exit's quite exposed there, but if you put the exit further back where that teleporter was, it's less exposed and it'll be difficult to hit. You can always build down below, or at the... either there or in this corner.
That was getting heavy.
Yeah. So, Koth King, very simple map due to the fact it's mirrored. I could do Sawmill as well at the same time if I really wanted to. And there's not really much viability for sentries other than if you want to cover the point properly, other than up there on top of that thing either side. You could put it up there, honestly, and be alright. Although obviously you enjoy the enjoyment, or you endure the trouble of having snipers standing here. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for Koth King. Whoever watches this, let me know your thoughts on the old map guides in general, which will be a repeat of all the maps already done, but I can add some more strategy and stuff, like going for certain packs, where's good to do certain things, what's good for certain classes generally. It'll be soldier, bits of scout, bits of pyro, small bits of sniper from what I've picked up from better players than me. Heavy, good advice for heavy because knowing sniper sight lines means taking certain routes as heavy. Bits of engineer, small amounts of spy. I could honestly pull Charlie in and probably get some information on spy on him as well, and he knows his shit, so... yeah, I've covered NG guides. Do you want general map guides and do you want more NG guides on less sort of large played maps? I don't know. Do we want an NG guide to Dust Bowl? Do we need an NG guide to Dust Bowl? That's the question. That is the question indeed. Yeah, this is incredibly short relative to what I usually do, but unless I tack some live onto this, there's not much point in the live gameplay over me crushing players who have no idea what this map is, because no one plays Koth King, particularly. Or anybody worth their salt, generally. I'm gonna die. T-pose. Yeah, so... basic map guides, do you want them, do you not want them? So yeah, in summary, NG guides are done pretty much, unless you want more maps, specific maps. I know someone asked for CP Mountain Lab, but I'd have to actually play that map to do a guide on it. Yeah, Harvest is... You don't see many level 3s on Harvest, probably for good reason, because they'll get completely leveled, because nobody's got any tolerance for engineer and Koth maps in general. And if there is, there'll be mini-sentries. So yeah, unless you want a particular guide to Coal Town, which is pretty simple, because it's just literally 2 paths, and if the robots are going left, you take the left, if the robots are going right, take the right. Same pretty much for Manworks, build on top of the decomposition bags, win the game. What's the third map? Decoy, build in the middle building, or block the right side to stop scouts running past, or sentry gun on the roof for the left. There's not much to say about the older custom MVM, or the older MVM maps, because they are incredibly basic, for engineer at least. Yeah, pretty much that's it. If you want something specific, request it. If not, and unless there's an overwhelming idea that basic map guides are a terrible idea, but because I'm not good at any other classes and can't even sentry jump, what a scrub, I'm gonna die again. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I was going to do CP Snowplow in case anybody was wondering, because that looked like a cool map, but we all know how that turned out. And yeah, that's it.